Alrighty then, looks like we are about to head into a ninth round of this best of 3. As we just get everything set up for that one as we speak. First map of the best of 3 is going to be Train. And we'll head into that one, I think, right about now as we... Oh. In fact, we don't have knife, sorry, because they've already must have tossed for this as we come into this game. So pistol underway already. If you don't know, Omen have just played a best of 3, so they should already be warmed up for this one. They did get knocked out of a different competition, but they're going to be looking to at least get somewhere in this one. TM now on his own, finds one, not able to find any more though, as Cronus here might just have the side. Doodles though, going big for his team here, fantastic 3k there, Doodles with the USP, and Omen off to an absolute flyer with this game. As we go for our late day fixture, Omen versus Kronos.gg. 3 maps in total that we have for you this evening. Well, possibly. It depends if we need that 3rd map. Just so you know, those maps are going to be Train, Cobble, and Mirage. Mirage will be the decider. So some really interesting picks there. I can only assume that Train is Kronos' pick, because I know Omen are a really strong Cobble side. That being said, both of these teams, both really good teams, and you can't really think one's going to be stronger than the other. As we could see a play inside Ivy. Zesty just being the absolute warden here, dropper. And could find himself in use any second now. As we see these players edge just a little bit towards it, and Zesty only going to be able to get one in the end. This leaves Stevo now on A side. He can find Pat, but he's getting shot from 2 different directions here. Needs to be careful as the push might just come in any second. Gets locked down from multiple angles there. Doodles though, hero a last round, goes down, and Zink's going to be the last one going. Doesn't find Pat, really aced eagle shot there, and Kronos back on the board straight away. 1-1. And Omen, unfortunately, losing that second round. They did have the better weaponry, but didn't make it count. And now they're going to have to win the round with pistols. Bushes coming out now onto the A site. Stevo's going to find himself getting surrounded by T's any second. Goes down to it as well. And Zesty possibly found himself in a good position here. TM lucky to not get taken down. Could find something here. Hidden away. Here's one going down. Manages to find one. He goes down. And now Zinked once again, going to be last alive. Too many for him to find though. Going to get taken down by Pap. Kronos now with the upper hand. Caster predictions for this one. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I've cast Kronos yet, but Omen are a good side, but they've just come off a loss, and it all depends on if they can bounce back. Obviously that is a different tournament, but still, it's the mentality of it, and having to play more CS games. With that being said, I think Omen are going to want to win this one, but Kronos look really strong. I think this map's going to give a clear indication of who's going to win it though. That's the feeling I'm getting. Zinked. Oh, he could get right behind both of them here. Gives his position away, but it does manage to find one player, but he should get caught out here by Dan. Little Dan taking him down there. And a really slow rotation from Doodles and Zesty here. Tries to pick off Fiesta. Quick play there, Doodles! Great shot onto Fuzzy. Should know the position of Fiesta. And he's got to watch himself, he's got a player coming behind him. Big Star going to pick up that final kill of the round even. The game's over. Kronos Cronus looking really strong at the start of this one, but we are going to see an Omen buy now. M4's coming out, up for Stevo. So, this is the round where Cronus can really show us that they are a better team in this exchange. Stevo just about losing out there, but TM's going to find a frag. TM needs to be careful because there's players all around him. One up on train. Fuzi now has jumped down from green chamber. That's a good nade. Does take down Fuzi. That puts Omen in a 4 versus 2 situation. Advantageous, but the bomb is down for Cronus. Pap may just be able to get the kill of Doodles. His position, and Doodles is going to take that frag, and it's going to be down to Wigstar. Manages to find one with the AWP here. Oh, just missing the shot to Stevo, though. Deeg in hand is going to go down in the end, and Omen are going to pick up their second round of this game. Two, 3 to Cronus. 2 UK sides coming into this fixture. Take him down as well, as we're going to see bomb coming down, and we still have Omen players on site, but just the presence is that strong, they're able to get that down. And there's such a degree of difficulty in this 3 versus 3 situation. Cronus though very entrenched in their positions at the moment. Going to play this one out so smartly, I can already tell. So many players to find here. Manages to find down. Doodles is going to stick it, and he certainly could grab it here. He's going to... That is going to be 3-3 to Omen. Where did that come from? Cronus. Just a sudden burst of aggression where it really wasn't needed. It looked like the round was locked down for them. No one stuck the bomb. But all of a sudden, Cronus would just seem to be forced out of their positions out of nowhere. And I think that's given up the round for them. Omen back on the board, 3-3. Everything's even up in this best of 3 playoff match. As we see Cronus now making their way towards this B-side. Doodles though, he's going to not let anyone pass. Could find more here. Going to find Wig. Hard to find as well, but going to take him down as he tries to switch out to the USP. But this is going to make it all the more easy for the rest of his team as Zinked to try and find Fiesta. Certainly does as well. He needs to find Pap as well. Pap's going to take the kill. TM, we're going to find it in the end, and that should be a easy defuse there for Omen. Got a little bit risky there. A couple of players going down in the end, but Omen making it count now, as we see a couple of players switching up to AK-47s. Round 8 already. Really quick exchanges on this train map. So much going on, so many things to just keep an eye on, as you don't quite know where things are going to happen. Stevo to get boosted up here could find Wigstar potentially. See a bit more of a slower start here, but Zesty's going to be looking for a frag and finds Fiesta. That's going to dent the hopes of Cronus here. So we see some utility being used onto this A site. And Cronus coming from so many different angles at the moment. So they are quite stretched out. Zink's going to be waiting for this Ivy push. Pap's going to have a real trouble here. M4 versus AK-47 as he tries to peek, but Zinked has been waiting for that kill his entire life. Stevo, all these Omen players just like in really strong positions here just to hold off this push. just to keep back these Kronos players, and we should see Stevo with a frag here. Just waiting, only a matter of time, and Wigstar gonna get taken down by Stevo. And Omen gonna pick up yet another round, looking really strong at the moment. And if this is what Omen are like on CT, it's only gonna be really great to see them on T-side. Omen, before the start of this game, Stevo did tell me to look out for T-side for Omen on this map, so should be expecting great things from Omen on T-side. So far, a good strong start here. A little bit of a scary passage where we saw Kronos picking up a few rounds, but Stevo is looking so strong on this AWP at the moment. We'll find more here. Unlucky there not to get Wigstar. Stevo manages to find one. Could find more here. Great takedown there. Stevo just cleaning up for his team. Manages to find 3 in that exchange. And I'll certainly find out which map pick it is, because I'm not fully aware myself. Because this game was originally supposed to start at 9 o'clock, and I got the message to say it was going to start about 15 minutes early. But Omen now just looking so strong in this fixture. Really great CT side from them as we see a stack of players. And it looks like we could see an A take even. It's utility being used for the first time in this collective manner. This might certainly work because we see some advancement here. Stevo though, just hitting shots left, right and centre. The guy is not missing anything at the moment. That being said, Kronos are going to get this bomb down at the moment. Switch the perspective. A little bit of crunch, but Zesty's found himself in a good position. Could find more here. He's going to get taken down in the end. Bomb down for Kronos in this 3 versus 4 situation. Lil Dan not able to find that kill, but Pap could find TM when he peeks this. He's got so many Omen players coming from the angle here. He's trying to stick the defuse, and that could cost his team here as the ends into a 2 versus 2 situation. And that is going to cost his team Fiesta to find both. What looked like a round Omen should have really retaked on there. I think Doodle sticking that bomb's cost them 6 to 4. Doodles 12 and 5, Stevo 9 and 5, and having some really crucial frags in this exchange at the moment. As Wigstar tries to go for the early pick. Omen probably just going to look to lock down this A side. Zesty is getting really aggressive here. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to peek his way into here, and he's going to have to find Wigstar, who's holding this angle with the AWP. And does manage to find it. He's got to find one more as well. Finds that one as well, and Zesty behind enemy lines could find even more here as Dan looks to walk in. Does get taken down though. Dan making sure no any more damage is done, but that play there by Zesty to have the balls to do that is risky. Fiesta unlucky there, really should be getting those takedowns. We see the last 2 Kronos players gonna try and take A here. But I think it's just a difficult path to find one, not able to find the other. Dan to find Zinked. Versus 2 situation, but TM not gonna let this go any further. Gonna find the 7th round for Omen as we head into round 12. Omen are looking stronger, but the score is still very much within comeback distance for Kronos. At a bit of a disadvantage this round. TM might lose his M4 here if it's not careful, but great grenade there. It's going to take so many, and I mean so many Kronos players' health. And this molly as well. TM doesn't quite know the damage he's done there to this Kronos side. Needs to be careful. There's boosted position there. Manages to find one. Could find more here. And TM. There's more frags for him if he wants it. TM on for the ace. Let him get it, guys. And TM, I'm pretty sure. Was that 4 or was that 5? I was indeed 4 by the looks of it. Not sure who took the other one down. TM there's going to be happy with that. Was against pistols. The confidence he's going to get from that going into this. And big round for Cronus now. Have invested into this round. Fuzi with CZ. The rest of the Cronus players are going to buy AK. Some utility as well. This is such a big round at the moment. This gives Omen such a big advantage if they go into going into T side. Stevo actually found himself in a bit of a position there. He's going to lose the AWP in a position though, which is going to allow Cronus to take that and do something with it, or they're just going to walk over it. Actually, never mind. Okay. Fiesta to find one, but he's not going to spot Zesty behind. Didn't expect 2 players. But I'm still finding it absolutely insane. Cronus just didn't take the AWP. It's still there now, and we are probably going to see at least one player go for it, possibly. Zink's going to look for it. It's there. He's walked past it as well. Was to his left. Every player there missing that up. Cronus going to find themselves in a bit of a tricky situation. Not everyone able to get to AKs, and it looks like they are just going to go for pistols. One SMG coming out for Fiesta. So, just in to find one spray, not able to find any more. There's certainly a possibility for him to do so. Not able to take down Little Dan, who's going to get really lucky pushing up there. Stevo going to have to react quickly to Dan. Was able to get the takedown. And Fuzi, last alive for his team. Going to get taken down by Zinked. So it is worth saying the map picks were Train, Cobble and Mirage. However, I've not had who's banned what communicated to me. I am just aware that the maps for this are going to be Train, Cobble and Mirage. Best of 3, so Mirage would be the decider. Looks like we are currently in a pause. Cronus. Possibly tactical. Have a quick look at the scoreboard, and KD wise, Omen showing quite a lot of presence. Looks like we are going to receive an unpause now. Cronus calling for the unpause, and I can't see any reason why Omen wouldn't want to as well. So Stevo's going to finish that off and get us unpaused as we head into the final round. And Zinked, not sure if he was supposed to buy this, but he has bought himself a auto sniper. To add a little bit of insult to this Cronus side, and it's going to be interesting to see when he exposes this. It's the last round, so there's not really any comeback if he loses it other than this round. Might just see another Zesty special here as he slowly makes his way around, but Fuse is waiting for him. Was Was he trying to line up a smoke? I'm not sure. Zesty to flash. I thought he was going to get even more then. And these pushes from Zesty are just really going to start to bite Kronos now. Lots to do for these two players. Wigstar, last alive, goes down in the end. Omen even. Gonna finish the round 11-4. So, sides now switched. Omen. Like I said earlier, I had a little conversation with Steve-O. He told us to watch out for this T side, so I'm assuming they do have some strategies coming into T side train. Zinked, making a lot of noise here. And Fuse gonna have a lot to do for Omen players, and that flash is constant. They just have to spam and hope for the best, and it's not gonna work out for him as this Omen side. Are they going to do what I think they're going to do and go B here? I think that's what we might just see. But it's not working out, I think, the way Omen expected. Bomb's going to go down. Doodles to find one. Needs to watch his back here. Good strategy in theory, but unfortunately just not winning these aim battles. Zink's got himself in a 1 versus 2. Needs to be careful because Wigstar's so close here. So unfortunately for Omen, not going to take that pistol. Great plan in theory. But that's going to give Kronos a little bit of comeback here. They're on their 5th round. They're going to purchase 3 FAMASs and 2 USPs. So possibly a little weaponry here for Omen to steal. Things starting a little bit slow in round 17. Try and make some kind of play onto this A site. They are going to get taken down quite heavily. Zink's going to be the last up for his team. Unfortunately, not going to be able to bring it through. (11-6), Omen. Gonna look to save for next round in this one, so we should see, well, definitely should be anyway, a very quick round, and Kronos by all means should be picking this one up. Doodle, fast play here, but he's gonna get taken down. A few here for Pap to get if he wants it. Needs to check to his right. It's going to get taken down. That's going to be possibly UMP. Maybe not, as Steve-O wants to possibly get bombed down. Is going to get seen, but that should be some money into the pockets of Omen. It's going to be last alive, but probably going to be too much of an ask here. Going to get taken down in the end. Bomb to be defused by Kronos, but Omen. Good little strategy in terms of getting money on that save. Might give them enough to get Steve-O with that up. As we see Omen now buying rifles for the first time. It's going to have to be AKs all around. We do see utility coming out. just possibly seem to be probing or setting up for something. Bomb edging its way towards the B site. And if they choose to go here, it certainly might be a good decision for them. Fiesta's going to be the only player on B at the moment with Wigstar in Z. Omen just taking this one very slowly at the moment. Some utility now to come out. We should see some form of play here as this is communicated to the rest of this Kronos side. Fiesta's going to find himself in a really tricky situation. He's going to get taken down by TM on this open side. It's on so low money at the moment. Zesty's going to choose to try and get behind enemy lines here. Find one, could find two. Not quite able to sink to the last hole. Spray's not going to quite catch Wigstar. Does know that we've got one player trying to defuse the bomb. Gets taken down trying to reload. Unfortunate there for Zinc, but that is going to be Kronos taking their 8th round. That's going to bring us up to 11-8. Round 20 now. Omen able to buy rifles, but not all the utility that they'd probably want going into this one. Yeah, I'm going to see a boost. This could be juicy out here. It's going to be Zesty. That's going to be the worst off after that. Flash going to come in from Zinc. Allow Doodles to jump down, but he's not going to be challenged just yet. The player of Lil Dan just holding this one back a little bit. Oh, and Lil Dan managing to find two, could find Stevo as well. Certainly does. That's 3 kills for him. 3 very big kills, and that's going to leave Zesty and TM. They are behind enemy lines, but could get caught out here. Wigstar does have the op. Zesty's going to find it. Watch out here, so Fiesta himself in a good situation. So we're going to see pistols coming out now for Omen, CZ, Deagle. 1P250. Fiesta tries to get aggressive, and unfortunately it's not going to work out for him. That Molotov might just slow the push and do a little bit of damage. That might not stop the bomb going down here for Omen. CZ manages to find at least one here. Zinc's going to be trying to look for more. Manages to find an AK. Not quite able to find that frag though, unfortunately, as Stevo. Look at the position he's found himself in. 3 bullets, needs to reload. That might just give away his position. And I think Pap's heard him here. Stevo just getting away with his life and this rifle. This smoke. Gonna buy him a little bit of time. He gets killed through it though. Wigstar able to find quite an important kill there. Manages to take down Stevo. Kronos here with a really incredible comeback. 11-10 now. They managed to take this next one. And Omen are going to be wondering what's gone on here. Wigstar's looking for one, not able to connect. Stevo's going to find a kill though really early on into the round for his side. That's going to be a pick onto A site. Looks like we are going to see Omen gravitating towards B Fiesta. And Wigstar going to be to defend here. As Kronos look to bring this game back up to an even pegging. Kronos doing a really great job of just holding off this side, but he's also going to get taken down. Fiesta to find one. Could find more here, needs to watch his back. TM not quite able to do that first try, but manages to get it on the second spray. So finds himself now in a 1 versus 2 situation. Does have a player coming behind him, so needs to be really careful here. He's going to hump. Does have to get the bomb down, but you ought to think Fuse is going to take this here. As TM looks to plant, it's just about in cover. Going to get taken down, and we're all square here in this best of 3, 11-11 on the first map. And you've really got to think now, is anything really going to stop Kronos at this point? Look at the rounds we've seen in a row at the moment. Yet to win this half. And straight away, already not looking good. Steve-O going to go down in the end, really quick round. That's going to put Kronos in the lead right now. Omen just not finding a footing now in this second half. Unfortunately, as someone's just said in chat, not a lot to watch out for Omen the T side at the moment. Really not having a good T side. Need to find a round from somewhere. Kronos at the moment just looking incredibly strong. Does almost feel that Omen just maybe not 100% sure what they're doing at the moment. We look like we might see something move towards A. Zesty going to find his way behind these CT players. Zesty going to find Fusey. And for once, an Omen advantage as Wigstar, if he's going to want to continue this win streak, this round win streak, is going to have to find 3 Omen players. And unfortunately, isn't going to be able to connect the shot with Zesty. Omen to bring this back to 12-12. That's an important round for them. That's their first round this T side, unfortunately. Has put an end to Kronos' round win streak, 8 in a row for them. Possibly could start seeing things switch here. Kronos really want to try and just not give anything away. And Lil Dan, if he times this right, he wants to go for the push, it's there for him. Might just wait for Doodles to peek. Use it to take a little bit of damage. Really slow start. 50 seconds remaining, so we are going to have to start seeing some action here from Omen. They're going to have to commit to something. Doodles able to find Lil Dan. There's possibly see Omen get back into this fixture. TM's going to push, has to find that. Fiesta finds two. Fusey also finding one earlier on in this round. And Stevo is going to be the last alive for his team. Does have the bomb. Is going to push towards this B. We won't talk about it, Stevo, okay? Bomb's going to go down. Needs to take this carefully. He's going to be in a duel with Pap, who's so close to him at the moment. Might just get caught out here. Just so next to each other. Pap sees him in the end, takes down Stevo. And that relieves a lot of pressure for this Kronos side. Doesn't let Omen get back into this game just yet. See a quick play coming out here as well. Find their way onto the B side. Zesty looking for more, but not quite sure what Zesty was aiming for there. Stevo's going to be last alive again. He's probably going to get hunted down here. Kronos is going to make it 14 rounds. As we don't see Omen pulling anything back. Managed to find one round on this T side. But Kronos at the moment looking like they're not going to give this round up. This is the first map. So we are going to see at the very least one more game coming out from these two sides. Omen now. Try to make some kind of push, but with these pistols it's going to be difficult. Uzi's got an M4 to use here. Get caught out by Zesty. Nades in hand, gets taken down in the end. Zesty's looking for Pap here. He's going to get taken down with a pistol. TM to be the last alive for this Omen squad, as Kronos should pick up round 15 and match point is going to them now. Well, this will be match point even. Omen are going to be disappointed. Had a really strong CT. Unfortunately, it's looking more and more like Kronos might take this. It's not over yet. 12-15 is still a very close scoreline. But you just have to think at this point that maybe just Kronos can take this. What I'm pretty sure does sound like it could have been an Omen pick. Fiesta's going to go down. Bomb on A though. It's just going to be TM on his own. Bombs down and Zing's got to try and reclaim this now. He's going to be the last line for his team. Kronos going to take terrain. First map down. Omen got to be disappointed with that one. And that's one map to Kronos. Definitely was. not what some people expected, as we are going to be moving over to the second map. We are going to just take a pause for a little break though, just to give everyone involved a break and just to give my voice a little rest. We'll see you in the next match, which is going to be Cobblestone. Okay, we are going to be moving back into a game. We're going to be moving into Cobble. Get that transitioned over for you now. Getting started, we've got Cronus on CT. Omen to start on T. Push on, but it's going to be traded out as Zinked. A really quick shot. Himself last alive. Cronus going to take the first round. Bit of a quick start into this round. Usually expecting to start as knife. It's catching me by surprise for every one of these best of threes that we do. Taken down in the end, not unfortunately not able to get him on. Zink just walks straight past Uzi. He's going to find out later where Uzi is. Manages taking down the last bullet of the clip, and that's going to put Doodles on his own. I know 1 versus 4 situation. Fuse is low, so it's not impossible. But he's going to make his way over. Oh, if he's trying to fake the noise, that's going to be a really poor idea because Cronus is still there. They're going to split off a couple of players to this B side. Not falling for it completely. 2 Cronus players still on A. Should get taken down here. Fusey to find it in the end. Cronus. 2 up on Cobble. They only need to win this map and then they're through. More here, switched out to the CZ, gets here, just about to get a save. Wigstar just slicing through this Omen side. So Omen's chance to find themselves away really early on into this Cobble. Zesty at the moment. Just destroys Fusey. As we wait to just figure out what exactly Omen want to do here is Zesty is just going to be causing chaos behind enemy lines here. This is going to force Fiesta to move his way around to A side. And that's just going to leave Wigstar on his own on B. And he's going to realise that this is where the players are coming from. Manages to find Stevo. Fiesta's coming round to support and should have enough time to get around there. Wigstar should have found Doodles there, and lucky not to connect with the shot. Fiesta's searching for Zinked. Finds himself really, he shows himself a little bit too much, and Omen gonna pick up their first round here. They're gonna need a strong game on this map. previous games for Omen are starting to weigh on them. This is going to be their 4th game today in tournaments. Or maybe you could suggest they're just going to be really warmed up because they played that game. So not too sure as Zesty managed to get a kill there. Saw those two players come together. Thought we might just see another kill. It's not going to be the case, but the bomb is in the hands of Kronos. It's a 3 versus 3 situation, but Kronos has got the bomb at the moment. Wigstar looking to defend it at the moment. As the rest of his team come to give a little bit of support. Wigstar starting to have the idea that maybe we might see a player come from behind, and he's certainly correct. TM going to be nowhere near anything at the moment, so it's all going to be on Zesty. He wants to try and retrieve this bomb, but got Wigstar possibly just looking away at the right moment even, as he hides himself, and TM now going to be looking to save this AK-47 for his side. Kronos going to pick up their 4th round. So we just watch these seconds count away.
Counter-terrorists win.
TM and Stevo looking to just try and get on the kill board here. 1 between them. Back straight into this game, Omen. TM with the rifle. The rest of his team are running on pistols. So going to be a tricky one here for Omen. Kronos with a definite advantage going into this one. It's not going well at all here for Omen. Manages to take down at least one Kronos player. It's going to make things definitely difficult as Pap looking at the right angle here. Luckily for him, doesn't look like Omen are going to push up to his right hand side. That being said, just as I say that, Zesty's making his way up, could catch Pap off here. Certainly does. That could be an AWP in his hands if he's quick enough. Needs to watch out here. Fuzi's going to walk straight into him. Last alive, P250. Should only be a matter of time before he goes down in this situation. Certainly going to be the case even. Kronos bringing that one up to 5 rounds. Looks like Omen may try for an A play here, but will they expect the play of Fuzi? He's boosted up. So we could TM managing to bring Fuzi down to low HP, 16 HP. Only 3 players now remaining for this Kronos side as he jumps down at just the worst time as Fiesta hears it. Doodles and Stevo left just to make something out of this. Make that just Stevo at this point. 1 versus 5 situation. Manages to connect some shots. Looking for something else, but it looks like he's just going to try and bring that AK through to the next round. But he's got to be careful. He's got to expect Kronos to be hunting for him in this situation. Does get legged by Wigstar, and he's going to get taken down by Wigstar with the deagle. 6-1 to Kronos. Kronos, and it just looks more and more like Kronos maybe could have this as their map where they advance to the next round. Oh, manages to find Fusey, could find some more here. Gonna team up with Steve-O on this A site. Should be able to get bombed down now, and Kronos find themselves retaking. Fiesta 6 HP. This could be Omen's ticket back into this game potentially. Look how defensively they play in this. Steve-O managing to connect with the AWP, and that's going to be 2 rounds now to Omen. So still quite far behind. Still within comeback territory. And hey, you never know if they pick up one more round. I'm pretty sure that's one more round than they got T-side train. So as at the moment, looks like we are going to see Omen putting a little bit of pressure on towards B site. TM just making sure no one's going to push from behind at the moment. Fiesta waiting for this push. "50 seconds left on the clock. Omen's time to shine, as we see 2 Molotovs come in, flashbang as well. This is where Fiesta's been waiting for. He's got himself tucked down, they could go straight past him here. Should get someone down here. Gonna find 2. Could find more, he's got 2 players straight above him here to make that 3. Managed to find 3 players, but it's gonna be Fusey left alive here for his team. Should find this kill onto Zesty. Manages to find a bit, but down to 42 HP. 1-on-1 situation. Fusey not quite able to find TM though. TM's going to take that, and that's the 3rd round on the board now for Omen. So possible comeback here for Omen. By this push, but Lil Dan's going to be there for his team. Finds 2. Finds 1, even Fusey managed to find the other one. But it's going to leave Pap, he's quite far away. Should give a free bomb plant to this Omen side, as TM just wants to clear out the site before taking it down. Pap in a 1 versus 3 situation. Just look to play for exits in this situation at this point. Time's ticking away, doesn't have a kit. Position's certainly been given away, and TM manages to take down Pat. Is he going to go away from the bomb though? Just about 15 HP remaining. Omen picking up yet another round, and just when we thought that maybe Kronos could just use Cobble as the map to take it, Omen starting to make a T-side comeback here. 6 rounds to 4 in favour of Kronos. Oh, that looked like a failed flash there from Omen. Zesty trying to spot someone out there, and Kronos got a bit of a heavy B presence at the moment. Perhaps pushed up in A, so that gives them a lot of confidence to know that it's unlikely going to be A that's going to get, played onto here, and might just give him enough confidence here to actually join his team on this B site. Omen just taking a really long time here just to play this one out. 50 seconds again. It just seems to be a lot of late round plays coming out from this Omen side, and oh no. So they are going to line up some utility. Thought maybe for a second they were going to take the long way around to A. That's certainly not going to be the case, as actually, just as I say that, Bomb is making its long way around, and so utility being used onto B, but Omen don't care. They're pushing onto the A side. They're expecting these two players, Fiesta and Pap, are on this A site, and they're going to stop this bomb plant if they can. Molotov comes in from Stevo, manages to find the pick through the wall. So a little bit of a chance here for Omen, but I don't think it's going to work out in their favour, as they're in a 2 versus 3 situation. Make that 3 versus 1. Stevo to go down in the end, Fusey to find it, and Kronos managing to take the round. You can only think in rounds like that, maybe Omen just overplaying it, really. Strategies maybe not quite coming to effect. Round 12 at the moment, coming into this best of 3. 7 rounds to 4. We're going to see a really quick play coming out here from Omen. TM to be the first to come out on site. They've got to watch out for Dan though, who's found himself in a boosted situation. Looking for the head of Zesty. So unlucky not to find it as well. Still trying to go for Zesty. Zesty manages to take down Dan in the end. Not even sure if he realised he was there. Kronos picking up another round 8-4, moving into round 13. Nearly the end of this first half here, and Kronos are going to be happy with themselves. They've given themselves a really great foot in here to move on into this into the next round of RDYUP. Doodle's getting taken down. That's really not a good start here for this Omen side, who's on pistols. An early pick and finding an early weapon is so important to them. Maybe Zig can find something here. Dan just taking him out. That being said, Wigstar's in a bit of a close situation with the AWP here. Brings it up to 9 rounds for Kronos. So, with all being said and done, round 14 at the moment. lots to do for Omen. There's still a couple of rounds to just salvage something from this T side. Just get some more points on the board and make it that lot more easier on CT side to come back into this game. Kronos, Fiesta, that is such an important pick. Finds Zesty. He's going to look for more and he's could potentially find it. Zinked, just sticking his head out a little bit too much there. Fiesta's just being an absolute troublemaker on this CT side for Kronos at the moment. Hap boosted up onto the tree. They really should predict this by now. It's happened every round and Kronos unfortunately just suffering for it. TM in a 1 versus 3 situation manages to take down Pap. Unfortunately for him, Dan gonna find the frag. This Kronos side, unfortunately for Omen, just seem to be getting better and better as the rounds go on. 10-4 as we move into the final round of this first half. Kronos looking to end this one on a high. So we are waiting for a B executors. Lil Dan boosts up, says hello, and gets smacked in the face for it. Up now. Gonna need to even these odds. 4 versus 3 situation. Be that 4 versus 3. Yeah, 4 versus 1 here. Fiesta gonna be the last man standing for his team. Gonna get taken down by Doodles. 5-10 in favour of Kronos for the first half as we switch sides here in this best of 3 format playoffs for RDYUP. Zesty once again having a really great game. 16 and 12. Pulling out the frags for his side. Whereas when you look at Kronos, you see a much even playing field. Not one of these players really stands out as their star player, all fulfilling their roles, but you can also pinpoint them all. They're making what they do count. Lots to do now for this Omen side, who's just going to be surrounded by T players. Really needs to watch out. TM going to get taken down in the end. Wigstar searching. You can hear the player of Doodles, but just can't quite find him. Dancing around Chicken Coop. Looking for Mo, but can't find him. That being said, has managed to get out with bomb in hand, making his way onto A side, so we should see a plant for Kronos coming in. So Omen, and even though they're in a 2 versus 1, gonna have to find themselves retaking Wigstar here. Wigstar's looking strong at the moment, but does he spot Doodles? No, he doesn't. Oh, it wasn't Doodles, sorry, it was Stevo. Unfortunate there. Possibly 4x3, I don't know.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So 10-6, Omen purchasing SMGs. They failed in the previous map with SMGs versus Kronos' pistols, and they also failed in their previous tournament with SMGs versus pistols. Let's see if they can finally just make this count and just push forward to something here. There's TF. Find a couple here. Does find that, but that's gonna put a trophy in the hands of Wigstar, but Zinked. Where did that come from? We're half expecting him to get taken down there as he finds 3 frags. Ten to 7, Omen looking to just even the scoreline a little bit now. That being said, that advantage could end here as we do have a couple of rifles coming out for this Kronos side, and still 3 SMGs for the CTs, so things may change as well. What is this? These SMGs, 3 SMG kills on 2 players with AK-47s, and Doodles on his way behind, could find both of them, does a little bit of damage, and Pap's going to be the last alive for his team. Needs to go big here. 1 versus 3. Managed to do a little bit of damage to Doodles. He's going to be on 10 bullets left in this AK-47 now. Just waiting for Doodles to move just as he looks away. Poor timing. Finds the frag, but it's going to be TM who's going to get it in the end. So Omen just getting closer and closer. Possibly making Kronos a little bit nervous at the moment. They're on pistols, so, you know, weapon-wise, we could see this head to 10-9. And we know Omen can pull rounds together on CT side. We saw it on train. Now just waiting for the bombardment. Let's look at Zesty. Just to find 2. Gonna get taken down. It's gonna give an AK to these T's, but I'm so low HP, just having to get out of there, just burning alive. TM and Stevo gonna just crunch past the barriers. TM to find the final frag, and that's gonna be 10-9. Kronos now should be able to buy AKs and some utility, so this is the time where they're going to show us what they've got up their sleeve for this T side. Are they going to let Omen just return here into this game and find that footing? We could see the scores level up at the end of this round. So you see Kronos at the moment favouring this B side. Couple of players just lurking over, just checking to see if anyone's going to come round A, but I don't think they're going to action on it. And that being said, it looks like we are going to see bomb creeping over to A site. Zesty and TM are very well positioned for this though. It's actually a really good setup at the moment. They are a bit vulnerable if anyone tries to come up towards A, but they're not going to, and so we are going to see this engage. TM probably just might bait for his team here. Look at where Zinct is at the moment. Are they going to check for him? Zinct's going to play it slowly, and the rest of Kronos here might not even check it. Needs to play this slowly. Oh, he could get 3 here. Needs to play this quick or he's going to lose his chance. Zinct, what are you doing? Manages to find 2. That's going to stop the bomb plan. And luckily for him, he just about gets away with it. Needs to watch out as Pap's going to push him from the side. Just about manages to get away with it. Wasn't completely, totally a fail, but he had a chance where he did have all 3 players within shooting distance. Looks like he's going to get taken down from behind. Fusey's going to take it. And you have to ask the question there. What quite was he doing? Possibly just given up that round for his side. Well, has given up that round for his side. I think if he would have managed to get those 3 kills, I think that would have been heavily in the favour of Omen. He's going to be upset with that one, but I think he was just trying to find maybe another player. Trying to take the entire round in one swoop, but he's allowed Kronos to get onto site. Cronus now. 1 minute 12 remaining on the clock. Bomb closer to B than it is A. So we see Fiesta and Wigstar probably just going to look to cause a little bit of commotion on this A site and possibly allow the rest of the team to make a play towards B. Probably going to want to make some kind of play very soon. See a B take coming out from this Kronos side. Already got some health down here, but this smoke wall is going to allow them to get the bomb down. Wigstar taking a little bit of damage from Dubas through the smoke here. This wall of smoke just giving a little bit of time. Zesty able to find one, but that flash is going to take him down. Look at where Wigstar is here. Almost able to find two. Probably should have done 1 versus 2 situation. Gonna get taken down in the end. Zinc's gonna get the defuse. Omen's gonna bring this one back up to 10 rounds, keeping this a very close game.
Counter-terrorists win.
As we move into round 22. If you're just joining us, this is the RDYUP playoffs best of 3. Kronos picking up the first map on train, and they're looking to end the game right here, right now. But Omen not gonna want to let them do that. They're keeping this a very tight game as we see Kronos now on pistols. Might just play this one fast as we head towards B-Long. Fiesta, unfortunately, just gets turned on by Zesty. Apologies if you are getting FPS drops. Bitrate looks fine and game looks fine, but I'll certainly have a little look into it after the game. Unfortunately, there's nothing much I can do at the moment as we head into round 23. Not too sure where that was going. But Kronos aren't going to mind, they've taken down Zinced, and that is a big player to take down very early on. And all of a sudden now Omen are going to have to make their way around to this A site. As Kronos are looking to take something here. 2 versus 4 situation. Doodles and Stevo to retake.
Bomb has been planted.
And chat clearly seeing that as a tagged the UK smoke. Unfortunate that we caught that one. I think he just wanted to get a smoke onto site and just maybe just had a bit of pressure or something, but didn't work out for him in the end. And Omen gonna have to save up here. Kronos gonna end up taking the round, but Omen gonna save an M4 and a AWP for Stevo. Fusic gonna have to be the only player to rebuy. Fiesta should be able to give him a drop. If not, if someone's not already. Or he'll just buy a UMP, okay. Lovely team play. I mean, okay. That being said, moving into round 24. 12-11 in favour of Kronos at the moment. As Kronos now sneaking their way forward. Lil Dan on his own on A site, maybe just looking for that early pick. So he's probably communicating this to the rest of his team, where he is at the moment, where he's managed to find himself. Looks like Bomb is going to start making its way around to this A site at the moment. This is a big round as we come to the final stages of this game, possibly even. Just seems to be playing really slowly at the moment, just creeping towards site. This could catch a few players off guard. Zink's in a good position here to catch a couple out if they're not checking for it. Manages to find Fusey. Big Star's going to get at least one. Make that two. Steve tries to get Fiesta, but it was unlucky there. Missed the shot. Doodles in a 1 versus 2 situation here. Smash Fiesta, but it's not quite going to take him down. 21 HP on Fiesta. Kronos now with a 2-round lead, 13-11, edging closer and closer to that point where they can move through to the next round and say goodbye to Omen. And unfortunately for Omen, if they can't stop Kronos winning the next 3, it's all going to be all over for them. Put a lot into the competition and had some really great results, and they're just going to walk straight onto B site here. Pistol in hand for Steve. Manages to do a little bit of damage, but doesn't take down a player. And now this Omen side looks like they might just play to see if they can find an exit. That being said, if they're smart, they'll play out together. They know that's found himself in the same position, so they all should be heading towards this way now. And that they are. It's going to leave Zesty and TM last alive. TM going to be saving that USP onto the next round. But they are going to be able to pull out some weapons here and try and make something of it. Kronos on that 14th round now, possibly coming to the end of this fixture. Omen really need to intervene if they're going to want to do something here, switch things up and defend against this Kronos side, who unfortunately always seem to be going to the side which they're weakest at. Always just playing on their weaknesses and really good push here. Big Star's finding himself in a good position, going to take down Stevo. They're straight away. We're going to see an Omen advantage here, 4 versus 2 situation. That small force come back up again, and that's going to let them get the bomb down. So advantage is Omen in terms of manpower, but that bomb's down, and we know how good Kronos is at holding sites, but they are in a 4 versus 2 situation. Doodles are going to spot Big Star. This guy at the moment is just hitting shots. 1 versus 1 situation. TM just going to win it, and that's a big round for TM to win. Down to the hair, 15 HP on TM at the moment. 14-12, and it looks like this game is really going to come down to the wire. Fiesta's going to throw another smoke. Let's hope this one lands. Certainly will. Probably not where he wanted it, but that doesn't matter too much because we've got them moving now onto this A site. They're going to be a man down. They found themselves in a bit of a sandwich here. Players all around them. And it's not looking good for Kronos at the moment. Lildan and Pap to make something of it. Dan's going to go down in the end, manages to find Stevo with a molly. That's going to bring Pap into a 1 versus 2 situation, which is really possible here. And Pap, check to your side, should find the kill, but TM with the 6th sense checking behind him. 14 rounds to 13 now. Kronos hanging on to this lead by a thread. Now Omen here gonna take us into map 3? Let's find out as we move into round 28. That's what is such a close game. So we might try and go for this fast play again. Certainly just need to be careful not to get caught out. Doodle's expecting it, but they are still going to take the side. This wall of smoke's just giving Kronos the constant ability to get the bomb down, but look at the HP on the players of Kronos, it's so low. Doesn't matter that Zink's got a FAMAS, he can certainly find a few here, but does he spot Lil Dan? Lil Dan's going to take him down, and that's going to put him into a 3 versus 2 situation. Both of these CT players have got good HPs. TM needs to spot Fiesta, doesn't quite see the head. Zesty's going to find him there, and then a 1 versus 2 manages to find both. And then that's going to bring us up to 14-14. Such a big play there from Zesty.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
14-14. The Omen comeback is almost complete. And if you're a fan of Kronos, if you've come to watch Kronos, got to be a little bit of sweat coming at the moment for your team. This really could go either way at the moment. He's going to find Zesty. 4 versus 3 scenario here. As Waystar, is he going to go for the same push? He's gone for it a few times. It's not paid off because Doodles is... Even Steve-O's waiting for it. It was Doodles last time. They've clearly communicated that out and they know what Wigstar does here. Bomb's going to go down. I think Zinc might just try and push through this wall of smokes. Should find Fusey. Lucky to find him in the end there. And 2 versus 2 situation coming out at the moment. Make that 1 versus 2. Zinc's going to be the last alive here. So important. He tries to find something, goes down in the end. Pap and Fiesta managing to bring that one through. Fiesta with the final frag. That's going to move Kronos up onto 15 rounds here. So 1 round from Omen brings us to overtime. 1 round from Kronos will take them into the next round. Just seem to have complete A-side control at the moment. Omen's going to be retaken here. Economy's not too great. AK-47 for Zesty, but this could be the end of it here. And Omen, their prospects in this competition just slowly dwindling away here now. As Kronos just seem to find just the most easy A-take. And it's all on Doodles and Zinc now to finish this one off. Last player of Doodles does have an AK-47. Doesn't have a kit, has to play fast here, and unfortunately it's looking more and more like it is going to be a Kronos victory. Kronos are going to take it. They're going to be through to the next round. Unfortunately, we do say goodbye to Omen Esports in this competition as Kronos are going to take both games with a strong display on train and a really close game on this cobble side. Omen going to be disappointed with it. They've played some really great games in some previous fixtures, but I think it's going to be exciting to watch Kronos going forward in this competition and seeing where they can get really great CS from both of these teams. Thank you very much for tuning into this playoff. Any links for RDYUP if you're wanting to follow the RDYUP organisation or look at any of their sponsors, they are below the video. Also, if you are interested in giving me a follow, the caster, that will be in the bottom right of your screen. That's coming up in a second. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys.